Hey everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, CEO Hairspiration. It's your girl, Miss Mary, aka CEO Hair Mom, aka Miss Mary Baby, and also known as Miriam Davis.
Fuck that, illustrate, y'all know the words.
This with me.
Yeah.
Feel good to weed.
You got all that shit? Yeah.
I got Young Money up, and now I got my feet up.
So let's get right into it, you guys. 29 things in 29 years with me. So as an intro to my channel, I thought this would be a cool idea to, get you guys up to speed for all of those who don't know me and just get a little background. Without further ado, here it goes. On September 29th, how ironic, 29 things in 29 years. I literally just looked down at the calendar. I have been, you guys, not really procrastinating, but learning and just wanting to have everything in order. So here we go. 29 things in 29 years on September 29th, 2019. So the first thing is, obviously, I was born April 7th, 1990 in Chicago, Illinois. So yes, it's Team Aries over here. You guys know diamond is my birthstone. So number two, at 2 years old, you guys, now obviously I don't know a lot about myself or have much memory from back then, but at 2 years old, I actually ate cat poop. Yeah, you heard me right, cat poop. How disgusting. My family used to always literally make fun of me, and my sister actually used to tell all of my boyfriends growing up and different people that I actually ate cat poop. Like I said, when you're little, I barely can remember a lot of things, but I definitely learned how to bike as early as 6 years old. 7 years old, I realized I was extremely talented when it came to art. So yeah, my artistic skills started to show. By 8 years old, and I actually made it to the front page of the newspaper on the Evanston Review. So shout out to Evanston, yes, my hometown. I grew up in Evanston, about elementary school, and then that's when I came to Wisconsin, girls. So yeah, by 9 years old, I learned how to skate, y'all. 4-wheel skate, yes, not rollerblade. Let's get that straight. I wasn't a rollerblader. I was a definite Chicago girl. 4-wheel skate, baby, yes. I had the, legendary Chicago black high boots, skates with, little Chicago tag in red at the top, and the blue wheels, baby, yes. My granddaddy bought me those for my birthday, my 9th birthday, I'll never forget, so yes. Moving on to 10 years old, you guys, that's when I first learned how to French braid. Shout out to my auntie Charmaine. She actually taught me how to braid. I'll never forget, it was always a little few in the family who actually taught me how to do hair, but I have to give props to my auntie because that's when I first learned how to braid. Definitely from her, and I used to practice on Raggedy Ann doll hair because it was the easiest thing ever to braid, and from there I always knew I wanted to be a hairstylist. So by 11 years old, you guys, I wrote my first rap. My first ever rap, and my teacher found it. It was so inappropriate. I had memorized it and everything. Literally, I still remember the words to this day. And I was inspired, you guys, by the song, remember Ludacris and Shauna when they made that song, I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. Yeah, that one. Stuff that I definitely probably shouldn't have been listening to, and I'm gonna make a video on that. Actually, that's one of the topics I thought about, all the songs that are inappropriate that we probably shouldn't have listened to in the 90s. Moving on, 11 and 12 years old, I started doing my friend's hair. I would literally braid half of their head. Remember those styles when you braid half of the head and wear the back down straighter into a cute little ponytail girl, or I used to do twisties in the front of their hair. So by 12 years old, I also learned how to jump double dutch, honey, yes. I was a double dutch master, you guys, and I know y'all probably sitting here thinking does she really talk like this? Yes, this is my Evanston girl accent, north side of Chicago, honey. This is how we talk, but I'm one of the blackest black girls you meet. So far I'm sounding like a regular, pretty typical, black girl, because I am a black girl. Whew. Teen years, so 13 years old, I fell in love with boys. And that's actually the year that I lost my virginity, sadly. But you know, that's how life goes. So yeah, by 13 is when I realized that I had emotions and bitch started falling in love really quick. 14 years old, so yay! By 14, I did my first sew-in, my first ever sew-in, you guys. So yes, I always tell girls, you know, when I do their hair, a lot of my high schoolers and middle schoolers, I let them know, like, y'all, I was wearing weave when it wasn't really that popular, when it was really more secretive. People didn't want to say that they had weave. I was wearing sew-ins back then. And I actually got my first ever sew-in in 9th grade in Chicago, Illinois. And that's how I learned. Like literally when my granny took me to get my hair done, I just paid attention to what they did. So, moving on to 15. I'm really glad that I did this, and we're halfway through the list. Okay, so by 15 years old, I became a mother, you guys. Yes, a teen mom. I was fast. I was feeling myself now, but for real, like, you know, you go through things and you grow up quick, and I became a mother at 15. So the 15th thing that I learned was how to breastfeed. A mom at 15 years old, you guys. Yes, a teen mom you're looking at. But that's not where my story ends. So by 16, I took my first course in childcare. I did a class. Everybody used to do that. So in high school, I did do childcare. I could have been a childcare assistant, worked at a daycare, and it actually helped me to become a mother and, you know, things like that. Moving on to 17, I started learning about entrepreneurship and Donald Trump, literally. Shout out to our old marketing teacher, Jeff Slater. Shout out to you. He used to have us watching the show The Apprentice literally in class. So that's when I first started getting my entrepreneur spirit. I used to, you know, participate in different things in high school. And that's when my mind started really, you know, working and, you know, just figuring out that I really enjoyed that class. So that's when I first started learning about entrepreneurship. 18, 08, gotta represent. Shout out to the class of 08. That is the year that I graduated. So yes, by 18, I graduated high school. And one thing that I learned was literally how to become like a natural born leader. I was happy to graduate with not a lot of drama and really made a positive influence around people in my school, people in my circle. So yeah, 08, I graduated. By 19, I became a server and I learned how to waitress at Cracker Barrel. You guys, that was my first ever serving job. And I always told girls, you know, throughout my years doing hair, like, you know what, be a server, which you already know your girl is a server again right now, but we'll get into that in the next video. Okay, so by 20, you guys, when I first got my tattoo, my first ever tattoo, I actually got my Miss Mary Baby tattoo right here that you guys see on my forearm. I literally had this tattoo for almost 10 years. Like when I turn 30, it'll be 10 years, because when I turned 20 for my 20th birthday, that's when I got the lettering that said Miss Mary Baby. And you know, when I got it, I always felt like, am I gonna regret this? Like back then I was really into the church and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like marking up my temple, like what am I doing? But you know, I've learned a lot as I'm getting older, and I'm really so glad that I did it, because you guys know that I have made a brand out of myself and out of my name, Miss Mary Baby, and the whole Miss Mary thing. So I'm just so happy that I got this tattoo. So I'm on number 21, but by 20 years old, I started cosmetology school. Yes, the 21st thing that I learned was cosmetology. And I went to school and I learned how to cut, color, and how to build my clientele. So this is when my life started, you know, going up, and got my education on so that I can get it on and popping in the real world. By 21, I graduated cosmetology school in the year 2011. So by 22, I learned how to make my own business cards. I learned that through a website called Vistaprint. This is when I first started to, you know, market myself and really, you know, get into promoting. By 23 years old, I started working at a mall. I started working at Regency Mall, and this is when I started to really just more develop and perfect my skills and really master becoming a hairstylist, which through this journey and on my channel, you guys, I'm gonna be teaching you guys a lot of tutorials and how you can also become a top hairstylist and learn how to build your clientele and also your own brand. So, at 24 years old, like I was saying, I opened my first ever hair salon, you guys. An amazing accomplishment, one of the biggest goals and dreams that I ever had. And to say that I actually did it, it just feels amazing. And I'm so happy that I can share that experience with you and teach you all how you can do the same exact thing on your journey to becoming a top hairstylist, makeup artist, creator, whatever it is that you are talented in and where you want to go. I hope that I can inspire you. At 25 years old, yes, I learned how to do lace frontals and lace closures at Ken's Dollhouse. And 27, I learned all about hair extensions. This is when I dove super deep into learning about hair, you guys, because I've literally done every type of hair extension you can possibly think of, and I learned all about hair and the difference between 100% virgin Remy human hair and regular unprocessed human hair. And we're gonna get into all of those juicy things in my next video throughout the time on my YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get all the tea, you guys. I am bringing you everything. So by 28 years old, I learned a lot about different things in spirituality, coming into knowing myself and who we are as a people and where, you know, we're going and what is happening on this planet, guys. And finally, 29. I'm 29, you guys. In 2019, you know, I learned so much from my past that I am ready to use and move forward with my future, which is what brings me to YouTube. Now I've learned so much about being a video content creator, and I just want to encourage you guys to live in the present moment. Always look forward to your future. Look at your past just for what you can learn so that you can grow, you guys, and I'm going to help you on this journey as well. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Like, subscribe, and share.